France collected full points on match day 1 in a hard-fought win at home to Italy, but coach Guy Novès made 6 changes to his starting 15. Props Jefferson Poirot and Uni Atonio, along with Camara and Flancard, came into the pack. Wing Teddy Thomas and centre Maxime Medard were also added. For Ireland, Joe Schmidt made 3 changes from the side that drew with Wales. Rob and Dave Carney into the team for Simon Zebo and Keith Earls, and the influential Sean O'Brien returned at number 7, with Tommy O'Donnell reverting to the bench. It took 15 minutes for the opening score of the game. Johan Maestri barged into Johnny Sexton long after the ball was gone. Referee Jakob Piper awarded a penalty. Sexton brushed himself down and recovered sufficiently to land the kick from 40 metres out. Ireland deservedly ahead, 3 points to 0. The Irish lost Sean O'Brien to injury as he attempted a sidestep going forward. The Leinster man's injury woes continuing, and it was a serious blow to Irish hopes on the day. To compound matters, Dave Carney was also forced off shortly after that with what looked like a shoulder injury. But the men in green doubled the lead on 29 minutes when France were penalised for not rolling away at the ruck. Once more, Sexton was accurate with the boot to make it 6-0 to the delight of the visiting supporters. However, France were quickly back into it. Mike McCarthy was another penalised for not rolling away. And Jules Plisson, who'd kicked well when coming on as a substitute against Italy, resumed where he left off with a good strike to reduce the margin to 3 points with a little under 10 minutes to the break. Late in the half, the Irish scrum got the better of the men in blue, with the French front row standing up. It gave the former Racing out half another chance to kick 3 points for Ireland, and Sexton continued his 100% record on the day with a well-struck effort to make it 9-3. That's how it stood at half-time. Free-flowing rugby was in short supply as conditions took a turn for the worse in the second half. Rob Carney, on the burst for Ireland, was stopped as he charged into French territory, and when the home side turned it over, they went on a counter-attack that had the Irish defence scrambling. The French moved the ball quickly, but unfortunately for them, the pass from Camara to Chouli was forward, and the chance was gone. Soon after that, a dangerous Sexton kick put Medard under huge pressure as Rob Carney chased up. The ball was knocked on, however, and even though Henshaw finished it off, the whistle had already blown. 15 minutes from time, and with fresh players introduced, France upped a gear and came desperately close to scoring the first try of the game. The French attack pummeled the Irish defence, and when Chouli drove towards the line, the home support were baying for a try. Even the referee seemed to want to get involved in the drive over. The TMO was called upon to judge if the ball had been grounded, but after several replays, the decision was that there was no evidence of a clear grounding, and the Irish survived. The French scrum was now completely dominant, and after the ref had penalised Ireland several times under the post, the visitors were at risk of conceding a penalty try. Then from a quick ball, the Irish were flat-footed, and neither Henshaw nor O'Donnell could prevent Medard from bustling his way over the line for a try. It was a score the French pressure deserved, and the Toulouse full-back did well to finish what would be a match-winning move in clinical fashion. Plisson had a tap-over conversion, and France were 10-9 ahead. Ireland were unable to strike a blow after that, and France had control until Piper's final whistle was blown. 2 narrow home wins in a row for Guy Novès' men leaves them in a strong position going into an away match against Wales next. Ireland's hopes of a 3rd championship success in a row look to be over as they regroup before travelling to Twickenham on match day 3. It's a 9th win for France over Ireland in the Six Nations era, and this was a significant one. Final score, France 10, Ireland 9.